study the film of the opponent and just try to go out there and make as many plays as you can.
You're pretty much seen as the ultimate teammate here. You've done a lot of selfless things, both when you started out, I think, as a wide receiver. I remember, I think your true freshman year, like the third play, you were out in the slot, and then you moved back in and out and back in. You know, you've had different roles. I mean, how do you sum up your Iowa career up to this point just because of all of that?
Yeah, I mean, I've shopped around many positions, so I can say, I just try to make as many plays anywhere I can on the field, whether it's receiver or anywhere on special teams or running back. So I have a lot of different roles, and this year I'm just trying to build on that and try to bring the team wins.
And what was that like early on when you first came to campus? Where was the conversation? They wanted you at wide receiver first?
No, it was actually a funny story. It was I was playing running back, going through camp my freshman year, and then Eric Campbell after practice, I guess he saw me like running routes, just like joking around and stuff, and he was like, "Hold on, let me see that again." And he saw me run another route, and then the next day I was running routes with receivers, and then I moved back to running back, and I moved back to receiver, and then at the end for the bowl game, I had to go back to running back again. So, freshman year was a great time, and I'm just trying to build on that. And I use that all the time with my running back routes and just catching the ball and stuff like that. So.
And in your sophomore year had to be a tough one. I mean, you got injured. I think it was against Northern Iowa, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was definitely against this team. Last time we played them, I got a concussion and it knocked me out for a while. So. This year I'm just trying not to get concussed and trying to win the game. So.
What's the ideal number of carries for you, for Mark? Is there percentages that, I know you're not going to say, okay, not 25% exactly or anything.
That's all up to coach. We just pretty much go out there and play as many plays as we can, and if we get called out, then we get called out. It's not really a set number for anybody. It's always, who has a hot hand and who's making the most plays out there.
What kind of package do you see for yourself? What is there a specific? Are you not the third down back if it's a third down passing situation because you're so versatile, or is it not that narrowed down?
Once again, I couldn't tell you much. Last year was last year. This is a whole new year with whole new packages. So I'm pretty much gonna ride out the year and see how it goes. You can't really tell right now. You just gotta ask coach.
What do you see as yourself as your ideal role? What do you feel like you do best for this team?
I can say, first and foremost, I'm a running back, so when I run the ball, I try to make as many plays as I can, whether it's making a cut or catching the ball or anything, pass blocking. I just try to be an all-around complete player most of the time.
So, talk about do you have any idea how those carries are going to be distributed? I know coaches said they want to keep Mark a little fresher. What do you think?
I couldn't tell you. Once again, you got to ask coach. Carries can vary game to game. One game, somebody could strive out to have the most carries, and it could be a completely different guy in this game. So you just got to go out there and wait for it to happen.
Coach said you had a really strong camp. What did you do well?
Just try to be an all-around complete player, pretty much. Whatever coach needs me to do, I try to do it to the best of my ability. And whether it's pass blocking, catching the ball, or just running the ball, anything. I'm just trying to do it to the best of my ability.
Improvement is Sean Daniel made from last year. What's he doing better now than he didn't do last year?
LaShawn, he's a great player. He's smart. He pays attention to the film room a lot. So, carrying that on from last year to this year is a great help for him. Just knowing how the game moves and everything, not only himself but everybody else is doing. That's great to know. So he's been studying a lot of film and he's getting stronger, of course. So he's making a lot of plays out there.
Has he learned how to run in the zone scheme?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's a process. Isn't
it? You can't really go into it right away and be a perfect guy at it. You have to learn about it. So he's definitely made strides from last year.
Your pass blocking seems to be an underrated quality of yours. What kind of strides have you made, and how did you work on it?
I'm not gonna lie. My freshman year, sophomore year, that wasn't one of my strong suits, pass blocking. But coach pointed out to me that was one of my weakest, capabilities. I had to get that up. So every day I just try to focus on, being more physical and not waiting for the linebacker to come to me and meet him. And it worked out last year, and just trying to make it work out again this year.
This quite a turnaround for this program in 2 years. I mean, 2 years ago you guys struggled. You didn't play very well. You changed your attitude. You changed a lot of things. What do you think of that kind of career arc that you've been on from then to now?
It's been a crazy ride, but all I can say about that is just, every day I just try to go out there and, make plays for my team and, be a complete team player. This year is going to be the same thing. I'm a senior now. I have a lot of experience, and I want to be a leader to, the running back room and also the complete team. So I'm just go out there and just try to do my best and bring everybody along with us and try to win as many games as we can.
What's your major?
Sports marketing.
Sports
studies.
Okay. So you're on track for May?
Yep. Yeah. Next spring. Yep.
Okay. What do you want to do after this?
I'm not sure yet, but I got a lot of opportunities back in Texas with my aunt. She knows people in the agency industry. I could go to that or coach it or something. So there's a lot of things I could do.
All right.